So when it comes to the government, they love to waste your money. And even when they promise to stop all of the spending, well, they still manage to increase the bill even further. Because the article says that alternative plans to house asylum seekers will end up costing millions more than the hotel rooms that they will be moved from. Essentially, we house illegal migrants in the UK hotels free of charge. But I guess during the election year it's actually quite a bad image for the government. Because random people from random places costing like over £1 billion a year in hotel rooms. I think that's a look that the Conservatives want to try and shake. And the government did this because they thought it would be cheaper in the long run. However, well, it's the government and nothing is ever cheaper in the long run. Because it says that the National Audit Office said that the expected bill for 4 sites will be £1.2 billion in the next decade. And that costs £46 million more than the migrant hotels. Now I know what you're thinking. Did this article really use the word decade? And unfortunately, yes. Because just like Sadiq Khan, Sudanese Steve is not going anywhere. Because they think that they're here to stay forever. And I guess looking at the language used by the government, I guess they might be onto something. And this is in reference to places like RAF Scampton, the Bibby Stockholm and also the Wethersfield site. And it turns out that they're all costing more than hotels. Which kind of makes sense, but it also kind of doesn't. Because if all they have to do is just give Steve a room and 3 meals a day, I don't see where the cost is coming from. I guess maybe they've got to have like 1 guard across 10 people or inmates or whatever we want to call them. But still, I really don't see how this is into the billions for 4 places. And just on a side note, right, the government would have done forecasts. They would have sat there and tried to figure out how much this would cost. But either they didn't do that, or their forecasts were wrong. Honestly, I don't know which one's worse, but maybe this is, because it goes on to say that only 2 of the 4 sites are open so far. So whilst we want all of this to end, according to the government, it's just getting started. And if you wanted to see something even stranger, have a look at this video, where a major shop has decided to put security tags on the weirdest items that I've ever seen. So, thank you for making the legendary decision of becoming one of the 29,052 subscribers. Thank you to the channel members, and thank you for checking out this very weird video.
This country has gone crazy.